What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video, and y'all know what time it is. It's time for the beginning after end review. So, look, today's chapter was all over the place, bro. It was fights, it was manipulation, it was everything, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. All right, so what's up, everybody? Like I said, it's your boy JD back again with another video. And before we get into everything that we're about to discuss in today's chapter, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, if you want to take your support even further from me and the channel, Patreon link is in the description below. Appreciate you. Now let's get into it. So we start off the chapter with the pretty much the recap of Cynthia Goodsky entering the dormitory of Arthur and Elijah. Now, we all been speculating as to exactly what Cynthia Goodsky is there for and what is her deal with Arthur. Now, of course, if you just seen the beginning at the end video, I posted yesterday. If you haven't, definitely go check that out before looking at the reaction and the review to get a more enlightened way of what and where I'm coming from with this. So, turns out that Cynthia Goodsky indeed wants Arthur to become a part of the disciplinary committee, which is fine because she's like, okay, so if the student council are the shields, I need to make the swords. So the swords will be the disciplinary committee, which is all cool. I'm not, I mean, it's the old webtoon anime manga type cliche thing. So, I mean, it's only so much I can do. It's only so much I can go with, but hey, that's how it is. But before we get into that, because that's really a long topic, let's get into a little bit other of things that happen. So we start off with the sit down between Arthur and Cynthia, and Cynthia noticed that she can only sense two mana attributes from Arthur at this point, which is Earth and Wind. As we know, he hid his other two attributes. I'm actually surprised she was able to catch this so fast, but it seems like she really has a keen sense on mana as a whole. So that's really cool that we know like she can at least somewhat sense what kind of attributes a person has without even looking or without somebody having to touch a specific type of stone, which tells you, what kind of attributes, or you tell them what kind of attributes you have. So other than that, that's really cool. So of course she was a little upset that Arthur hid his two attributes because she kind of wanted to flaunt him around as her little protege, quad elemental mage, which was fine. Everybody wants to be like, hey, I have the first student that's a quad elemental and also has a quote unquote beast will. She don't know exactly what Sylvia is yet, but y'all get the picture. Also, she also brought up the fact that Arthur does have an enemy in Lucas Weiss, whose brother she knows that he's trying to overcome as far as power and probably prestige and all of this other stuff. So she's like, that is interesting that you're worried about this. I'm interested to see who your enemies are actually going to be in real life. So I'm also interested in that as well, because we have so much more stuff to get to. Now, let's take it back just a little bit and go back to the whole student council and disciplinary committee. Did I want the disciplinary committee to happen? Yes and no. Technically, I don't really care about is it the cliche of the disciplinary committee or not. However, I did want it to be just a tad bit different if I choose, but that's just me. I don't really care because I know it's coming. It's everything. But Cynthia was trying to get Arthur to become part of the disciplinary committee, and she threw the book at him. She threw everything she had at this man in order to make him accept. She was like, yo, you want deviation magic? You want to learn with upperclassmen and all of this stuff? You want training facility access? You want exclusive book access that's in a library? I got you. I'm gonna make that happen. I got you. Whatever you want it. You got it, you get it. So, which is all good. I'm not mad. Elijah, comedy relief as always, but you gotta love Elijah, the little brother in this situation compared to Arthur, which is all cool. So my only thing is, I thought in this chapter we will get to see exactly who is in the student council, but we didn't. So obviously, if you guys seen the video that I dropped yesterday, I pretty much kind of guessed Kathleen and maybe Curtis Glader would be a part of the student council. Also, someone in the comments said there actually is another girl in the student council. And when I looked at the picture again, it does look like it is another girl as well. Now, of course, there's two other people, and I don't know exactly who they are. So it's all interesting. So, I mean, it's all good as far as the student council and the disciplinary committee goes. I'm interested to see who these other people are going to be, and like how deep in the story we're gonna get. Also, Elijah finally found out that Arthur and Tess are childhood friends, even though Cynthia is kind of downplaying their relationship, because I'm pretty sure she knows that Tess has more, of a romantic feelings for Arthur. And I'm pretty sure she kind of guesses that Arthur has the same thing as well, that they're a little more than childhood friends, but we're not, she's just going to play it off and downplay it as a childhood friends. So speaking of Elijah and his comedy relief, Elijah pretty much stole this chapter as just everything, bro. It was his chapter. Of course, you got the stuff with Cynthia and Arthur as far as the back and forth and trying to manipulate and get as much as you can out the other person. However, Elijah stole this chapter with his comedy. Elijah talked about how he had a childhood friend that really wants to date him, and unfortunately, she wasn't the most attractive person in the world, which is hilarious. Also, he brought up all the girls that likes Arthur, as far as Lillian, Kathleen, Tess, and he's like, bro, you're flirting with everyone, especially all the hot girls that we currently know that are in the school right now, as far as the most prettiest girls in Cyrus Academy. And Arthur like, bro, I never flirt with anyone. And he like, yeah, you have some kind of strange pheromones that just makes everybody want you. And he started rubbing up on him and stuff like, yo, pass that on to me, fam. Like, we cool, right? We family, pass that on to me. So I just thought it was funny. Elijah really made this chapter a lot more lighthearted, which I enjoyed. Also, as we get in the cafeteria, a whole bunch of people started looking at Arthur and Elijah. So it's guessing like, yo, I was like, either one, all of them know about everything that happened with Arthur so far as the dispute with the student council, or it's the fact that Arthur is a scholar major, not a battle major, and all these people that was looking at him were battle majors. Because let's be real, it looks like this school is dominated more from battle majors than scholar majors. So it's going to be interesting to see how this dynamic works out. Now, Arthur and Elijah go sit down, try to have a nice lunch. Even Sylvie is under the table eating bread from what it looked like in the chapter. And then we had some strange people come up. His name was Charles Ravenport II from the Ravenport house, which I'm guessing is a very prestigious house in Decathan, which makes perfect sense. I mean, there's plenty of royals out there and around the Decathan, so it makes perfect sense why a lot of them be at Cyrus Academy and why this particular guy is here. So he comes up. I'm thinking at first he's trying to talk to Elijah and try to get Arthur, on his side and everything. But it turns out he was actually talking to Elijah and trying to get Elijah to leave Arthur and come to his group full of other either prestige kids or just his group that he runs, whether they're prestige or not. So Elijah misheard the name Raven. What is it? Ravenport? What I said? Ravenport. Yeah, Ravenport. Elijah misheard the word Ravenport and thought he said Raven poop, which caused a big stir after that. So the dude gets mad and he actually tries to fight Arthur. And I'm like, bro, if you only knew what's about to happen. But shout out for Elijah. One, I have to give this shout out for Elijah for always standing up for himself and for others. That's a big deal, and that's going to be very pivotal coming up in the future as well. So we get this battle. This kid tries to punch Arthur. Arthur flicks him away like it's nothing. And he's like, bro, what the hell happened? So he tries another punch. Elijah jumps in. But right as the dude's punch is getting ready to hit Elijah, somebody threw the Pokeball, Bulbasaur popped out, used Vine Whip, and tied the dude up by his arms. So I'm like, first I'm thinking, is this Tess? Because if Tess is getting the Elder Beast Guardian will, at least according to Arthur, that he's going to give Tess this Elder Guardian Beast will, is this Tess with like Divine Whip type magic? We don't know yet because the chapter cut off, unfortunately. So I can only guess it's either Tess or it's somebody from the student council. We know it's not Kathleen because Kathleen has ice magic. At least as far as we know, she has ice magic. So it's probably somebody else from the student council. I mean, not the student council, the student disciplinary committee that we're going to be introduced in the next chapter, hopefully. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, let me know what you guys think of the chapter in the comment section below. Like, love it, or hate it. What did you want to happen in it? Did you get everything that you wanted from this chapter? Also, let me know what you guys think about who in the world is this person that's just using Vine Whip everywhere. Like, what is going on? Like, really? Also, if you want to support me and the channel even further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also, if you want to keep up with me, join the Discord. That link is also in the description below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at @TheOtakuFix. And yeah, till next time, I'm JD. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Oh, Beginning After End podcast, Tuesday, 9:30 Central. Well, I'm going to try to do it 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. If not 9 o'clock, it's going to be 9:30. But hey, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for when we go live with that. And yeah, peace.